A caster over in the Oceanic region. Max, first to start off, how are you enjoying the game so far?
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's actually the first time...
Oh, we lost sound in your mic. There you go.
Thank goodness, we're back. I've actually really enjoyed being in the crowd. It's been a new experience. I actually have never been in the crowd before for one of these events. I've always been yelling at people from over in the caster desk.
Exactly, yeah. As a play-by-play caster, you're generally very much in the moment. Having had the opportunity to sit back in the crowd and really analyze these games, let's take a moment to look back at this series. Curse coming out of the gate strong, starting out 2-0, and they seem to control the games pretty well, even more so in the second game, recontrolling that dragon and kills across the map. But then things starting to fall apart a little bit in game 3.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And they got the team comp that they wanted in the first 2 games in a row. There was nothing that Fusion did to stop Curse Academy from just doing what they were doing in the first game. And they were really, really comfortable. Cops on his super comfortable Corki. This guy loves Corki, always has. Finally, in the 3rd game that Fusion managed to win, they banned that one away. They banned the Thresh. The Bunny is just... My favorite play of all time is Bunny's Thresh against Double Lift in their game in the promo tournament. And if he gets that champion, they often win. It's just ridiculous. This guy is just so good. So the changes that they made in this 3rd game are really what allowed them to do that. And Cop on Siva, like, it didn't really sell it for me.
All right, so some good adjustments by Fusion going into that pick ban phase, 3rd game. Yeah. I do have to agree with you. I think I'd have to question the fact that Curse Academy jumped at the Zed right off the bat there, as opposed to picking up that Lucian. I mean, Corki and Lucian are definitely sitting at the top of the 80 carry table right now. And if you ban out Corki on red side, you're begging for the for blue side team to first pick that.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that they had so much hard engage and massive amounts of CC. How you deal with a Zed, of course, is exactly what Macnoon was doing throughout that mid game. He just comes in, throws out that claw, and no matter what Keen does with his shadow, he's gonna get caught by that frozen tomb. And he is gonna die because there is enough burst damage in that lane in order to finish him off. And so he was just unable to get that snowball. And Keen Zed, I mean, it is great, but it was slowly, methodically winning him the first 2 games. It wasn't necessarily being this gigantic threat that Zeds can be. And he needed to be a little bit more in that 3rd game, and he just wasn't there with it.
So now we've seen Fusion throw Curse Academy off their game. If they're going to regroup, we need to see them do it in Champion Select. I mean, St. Vicious, he pulled out the Jungle Karthus first game, very successful. Not so successful this time around because he didn't get it rolling. So, I mean, what do you think they need to do here in Champ Select to get back to that kind of dominating style that they had in the first 2 games?
I think they just need to mix it up a little bit and put Bunny back on an engaged support. Anything that can really make plays, because on Janna's generally you're going to sit back, you're going to tornado, you're going to peel, you're going to try and get that monsoon working in order to get your team out of situations that you're otherwise caught in. But if he's on one of these Threshes, like, throw him on a Leona. Like, I don't mind. Just something that can let him make the decisions and make these plays around the map. I want to see that happen. St. Vicious maybe on something that can make plays a little bit more as well. I mean, I saw his Kha'Zix. I mean, that's not necessarily in the meta at the moment, but something that can get in there and do some work. Maybe just pick away the Jarvan. I mean, Nintendo's been picking that over and over again. Make him uncomfortable. We saw him, like, with his 1 KDA that Zyrene was talking about in the 2nd game. Doesn't matter. I mean, he was still managing to make plays. He's still comfortable on that champion. Get him off it. You may as well throw him a curveball.
All right, well, things are definitely heating up in this series. We'll see how they play out in Game 4, and I think we're just about ready for that, so we're going to send it back over to Pyra and Zyrene to get us into it.
Thank you very much for that one, Dash. We are